You trying to make me cry in front of everybody, man?
Yeah, that's the point.
One word of advice. Buy TV, don't spend it on Hooker.
Super Russ. I'm the last character on my Justice League team with these 4 babes. Yo, guys, what's up?
What's going on, mate?
Not much, man.
Today is the one everyone's been waiting for. What is it?
The food episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna load up the clip of me cooking lasagna over and over and over again on an infinite loop for the 1 hour.
Yeah, man. We're so out of ideas. I was like, hey, why don't we talk about food? We both like food. You do cooking stuff. I've had a couple of food videos.
Well, I don't know if what I do could be called cooking stuff or not. I think I've only legitimately cooked 3 times.
I would say the ones where you use the pan would definitely
20
count.
videos.
The ones where you use the microwave definitely don't count. But the ones where you cook on a pan, I was impressed with one of them. What was the one you did? Like some sort of sandwich, but it was like a sandwich with omelet. So like I think there was egg
where I put the bread directly into the pan with the egg.
Yeah.
And flipped it, made it like an omelet.
Yeah, that was good. I was impressed with that one.
That one and the breakfast pizza were probably my 2 best legitimately cooking videos.
Yeah. The bad thing is I think there was a couple of you've done where you didn't even do the taste test afterwards.
Yeah, I was in a hurry to get it done, to get it filmed. And I just did it and cut the video and posted.
All right. Do you want to shout out the chat?
What's up, Ben Compton, Mad Spidey, Troy's Reviews, and Neil's Comics and Video Games? You guys do me a favor and let me know how the stream looks to you guys, because I keep getting a unstable connection warning. So just let me know if you guys can hear it and see everything all good.
And I just learned just minutes ago that you guys in the US don't have Big M.
We've got the McDonald's in, but that's about it.
Sorry?
We got the McDonald's in, but that's it.
No, you guys have some milk drink, surely. You guys have what's that chocolate milk you guys get?
Yoo-hoo or Nesquik?
Yeah, Yoo-hoo. I've heard of that from TV shows. You don't have like an iconic milk drink that has all kinds of flavors?
I guess Yoo-hoo would be the big one here.
They do other flavors and stuff there besides chocolate?
Yeah, I think they have like a strawberry Yoo-hoo. They have the regular chocolate one. But I think that's it, just the 2.
Big M. They've got strawberry, chocolate. They're the iconic ones, and iced coffee. And then every now and then they'll do like limited edition ones. Like at the moment they got one called Egg Flip.
Oh, really?
It's a classic. Egg Flip. It's a vanilla custard and cinnamon flavor.
What's up, Old Wolf?
What's going on, Old Wolf? Strawberry. That's right. You know what a strawberry is, Cole?
Cole's Comic Claims. What's going on? I saw that Cole and Bearded dropped their cover challenge video today.
Oh, what was it?
Indies.
Have they not done that?
I think they have.
No, they did Image. They did Image Comics. Ooh, I can just do Something Killing the Children covers from start to finish.
Yeah. I can just pull out all my Gen 13s again.
Oh, okay. Apparently I'm a bit pixelated. Thanks, Troy.
That might be my connection.
No, it shouldn't be. I think if it's your connection, you'd be blurry. I might just disconnect my phone from the Wi-Fi, see if that helps. Anyway, today we're going to talk about food. I love some food. Russ loves some food. So I don't know.
Master
I figured
Chef
maybe
right here.
I figured we'd talk about. Have you seen? Wait, what cooking videos? I've been wanting to do another cooking video because one of the things I cook, and it's one of the few. Because Sarah's a very fussy eater. Me and Sarah, like that's one thing that we don't mesh well in is food. She eats hardly anything, and I want to eat everything. But she loves when I make my chili con carne, and I've been wanting to do a video showing my chili. Apparently, it's good. But I was going to make chili dogs. Is that a big thing over there? Chili dogs?
Yeah. Chili dogs. I think, oddly enough, I wouldn't try one as a kid until I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon where he was eating chili dogs, and that made me want one. Chili
Well,
cheese dogs.
That's the only reason I know what it is because when I was a kid, I used to read Sonic the Hedgehog comics, and I always wanted chili dogs. So yeah, I have made them before where I just a hot dog, right? And you put the chili in it, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's how it goes. Yeah. So, yeah, I have made chili dogs. So I figured I'd make a chili dog cooking video.
That would be cool, man.
Yeah.
What's up,
Show you how
Chop?
it's actually done. What's up, Chop? Chili dogs without beans. Without beans? No, I put beans
I don't
in my
like
chili.
beans in my chili.
I don't
Really
Sarah's
eat
not
a lot
huge.
of beans.
Sarah's not huge on the beans when she gets like a burrito or something like. Wait, you guys have burritos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But like I put beans in my chili and she'll eat that, but I don't overdo it. It's not like I cook like a massive pot and I just use like 2 cans of beans, so it's not like you don't get a lot of beans in my chili. Are you supposed to have? Oh wait, that's right, because you guys call chili something else, right?
No,
Like
that's called chili.
No, but chili is like a jalapeno. What's that to you?
A jalapeno.
Yeah, but is it like considered a chili?
If it's got like jalapenos and all kind of hot peppers in it, I just call it spicy chili.
Yeah, but you guys call it peppers, all right?
Yeah, but we don't call chili peppers.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like to me, a chili is like a jalapeno or yeah, Carolina Reapers, and that's a chili, is what we call that.
Yeah,
but you guys call them peppers, right?
Yeah, hot peppers. Yeah.
So what is a chili to you guys?
Actual.
I feel like you guys
chili is like a pot of beef with jalapenos in it, man.
Yeah. But chili to us is like a jalapeno is a type of chili to us. Because what do you guys call capsicums?
What? What is that?
I feel like we've had this discussion on this stream before. A capsicum, I feel like you call peppers or something as well. Capsicum? Hang on, I got you. These things.
Oh, those we call those bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
Yeah.
All right.
Green, red, and yellow peppers, also known as bell peppers.
Bell peppers, and then you got just peppers as your little spicy ones, right?
Yeah.
Well, we call them capsicums, and we call the little spicy ones chilies. Which is why I always found it weird when you guys make chili that it doesn't necessarily have to be spicy or anything like that. I was like, what? Shouldn't have chilies in there?
But yeah, the spice helps.
Yeah, so I always cook a big batch, and then I scoop about 3 things out, 3 tubs worth for Sarah, and then I continue cooking and I chop up a bunch of little chilies or peppers, whatever you call them, and then chuck them in there to make mine spicy. So let me know. Oh wait, what's you and custard? Yeah, custard. Custard's my favorite. There's a new McDonald's pie out here. It's a creme brulee pie. It's pretty good. I filmed me eating one the other night, but I don't know if I'll release the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
is that the one you was talking about on the Hangout stream with Bubs and Old Wolf?
Yeah, it's cool though. When you bite into it, it's like two-tone. It's like half custard and half. What's creme brulee? Like toffee or something like that? I don't know.
What's up, Kenneth?
What's going on, mate? So tell me, Russ. Tell me your top three favorite foods.
Pineapple pizza, M&Ms, and coffee.
M&Ms. What was the third one?
Coffee. That
What
counts
the-
as
what kind of
nutritional
food groups
value.
are they? You are a tripper. I thought you were a food guy.
Those are the three best, man. Top of the hill right
M&M
there.
and coffee. Don't know if that counts.
Totally
All right.
counts.
All right. My favorite food. I hardly ever eat my favorite food anymore because my favorite thing that I used to say anyway was tacos. Like tacos are my favorite. Problem is I never get them anymore because they're so small. I can kind of eat them forever. Like I can just keep eating tacos. But you go to a good Mexican place and the tacos aren't exactly cheap. So yeah, I never get them. I always get a burrito instead because it's so much better value for money. But man, I could just eat tacos all day. Yeah, you guys have much Mexican? Do you have much access to Mexican food where you are, Russ?
Yeah. There's several places around I love to go. There's a place called Moe's. There's a place called La Fuente's, and there's a place called On the Border. Those are my three favorite Mexican places.
And what do you get when you go there?
Well, it depends. Like La Fuente's, I usually get the chicken enchilada. At Moe's, I usually get the it's a burrito, but they call it the home wrecker. And that thing is like about this big around, about that long. Just this huge burrito, and you can get whatever you want in it. They call it the home wrecker.
I've always wanted to try like a challenge burrito. There's a couple of places that've done like a food challenge one where it's like a 1 kilogram. Wait, I don't know what that is in pounds. Forgot. But yeah, burrito. So it's like this massive thing, and I've seen like competitive eaters eat one, and it's got like I saw a video that had like this girl who was like a competitive eater, and she's just like this skinny chick, and she's just like like their mouth never leaves the burrito. It's just like it's like a worm. It's just like all the way down, out of control. More like the butt wrecker. What's going on, Bill?
What's up, Comic Mag Musings? What's going on, man?
Because someone told me the other day, and I don't know if this is true, but someone mentioned to me at work who said burritos are not a traditional Mexican thing.
Really?
Yeah, apparently not. Apparently it's just like made up for like by like I guess Western
For like
people.
Taco Bell and stuff?
Yeah, like tacos are traditional, but apparently burritos are not.
Huh, I didn't
don't
know
know.
that.
Just like down here, right? So, or you guys probably won't know what it is. So we have things down here called dim sims. Do you know what that is?
No.
So I guess it's a type. It looks. I guess you could consider it's similar to a dumpling, right? Like an Asian dumpling, but apparently
yeah.
it's
Okay.
made. It's an Australian thing. You get it at fish and chip shops, and it was made apparently here in Australia. But people always consider it because a lot of Chinese restaurants here will have like homemade dim sims, and it's kind of just like a little dumpling. But yeah,
Oh,
apparently it's a made up thing. Burritos
I
are
probably had
Tex-Mex.
that then because there's a couple Chinese places I love to go to too. There's
What is
and
Tex-Mex?
all you can eat. It's like steak and nachos, I guess.
Okay.
Would be like the best example.
Steak and nachos.
Old Wolf says kangaroo dumplings.
So what do you get when you go Chinese, mate?
Well, there's one place is Asian Garden. It's a local place, like maybe 2 minutes away. I always get the honey chicken. And it's just chicken with this like honey sauce with carrots and onions and broccoli and rice with an egg roll. And the other place is called Dynasty, and it's a buffet, so you can just go in and get whatever.
There used to be so my parents. So I grew up in a Chinese restaurant because my parents owned a Chinese restaurant for
Oh yeah.
the first like 20 years of my life. So they used to, it's funny because actually just down the road from us, and like a lot of the restaurant owners here are friends, like they all know each other kind of thing. Like Chinese restaurants. There was a restaurant called Dynasty, just down the road.
Oh really?
Yeah. So the funny thing is, growing up, because I grew up in a Chinese restaurant, I never wanted to eat Chinese food. Like I was, it's like it's what I get every day, right? So I'd go over to friends' houses, right, and they'd have something like just like a roast, like a roast lamb or something like that, and I would be freaking out, like, holy crap, this is so good because it was so different. Tex-Mex is Mexican-inspired food created in Texas. Okay. Infusion of Mexican and Texas style food. All right, so burritos. All right, I'm gonna tell that to my mate. What?
10,000 BC.
Yeah, I think also. So you guys have egg rolls, right? You guys call it an egg roll. I think
Yeah.
that is what we call a spring roll.
Spring roll.
Yeah, it's just like a fried little thing that's in a wrap, and
Yeah.
there's stuff inside.
Yeah.
I think
You
because
can
I
get
always
like,
hear in like
you can get
Sorry?
like shrimp or all vegetable or whatever.
yeah. So yeah, you guys call it egg rolls. We call it spring rolls over here. We have both. What else do so I'd say tacos is my favorite thing, or Mexican food I love. That's kind of expensive here. Other than that, I really like noodle soups. So I like going to ramen places and like Vietnamese like pho and stuff like that. Have you ever tried any of that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. When I was younger, there was a time for like a couple years where all we could afford was like the cheapest like dry noodles in a cup where you could just add water to it. Like it wasn't. It was like an off brand of the off brand.
Yeah.
So I got so sick of that.
Yeah, but like if you go to a ramen place, it's different.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. Like so ramen traditionally is like a Japanese like noodle soup. So I guess it's a similar idea to your packet noodles,
Yeah.
but they actually make the noodles and then they make the broth very like concentrated and stuff like that. So that's yeah, one of my favorites. That's right. Me and Old Wolf are going to do like a ramen eating challenge. The #3 we're doing. I'm trying to find it, Old Wolf. I was at the supermarket yesterday. I couldn't find you. So I have to go to like an Asian grocery store and they'll have the hardcore spicy noodles. So yeah, we're going to do that. Maybe we'll do it on the next time we do one of those hangout streams on my channel. Me and Old Wolf.
On a side
Um,
note, you were saying
yeah.
how the clickbait title would lose subscribers. I've lost
Yeah.
2 so far.
Now, something's going on with YouTube, man, because my subs have been going like, it's not uncommon to lose one. You see it lose one and
Yeah.
it'll go up the next day and then you lose another. Like I've lost, so I was on 180. I think I was up to 182 and now I'm 177, but I got as low as 175 the other day. So like I'm losing them in like chunks and then it'll go up, back up, and then it'll go down again. It's ridiculous. We stop them. So someone was telling me that like in Mexico, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, I've never been over your side of the planet. Like the Mexican food isn't exactly great in Mexico because I guess the quality of the produce, I guess you would say, is not the highest quality. Like you're better off eating at like a, Mexican restaurant somewhere else other than Mexico.
I've never actually been, so I don't know. I
Oh,
did
try
like growing up as a kid, we would get Taco Bell a lot.
Yeah.
And when I was about, I'd say maybe 11 or 12, we got invited out to this like real Mexican restaurant. I don't even remember the name of it, but it was the first time I had like real authentic Mexican food instead of like Taco Bell. And it was
Yeah.
like so much like a world of difference. Like, oh my God, how good is this?
Because of the
And then
quality
like
of the.
then like 5 minutes after I finished eating it, straight to the bathroom as fast as I could, man. Like just explosion. Then all I heard was laughter. My older brother had come in there and I could hear him laughing at me from outside the stall.
You're like Dumb and Dumber. What's Jeff Daniels when he's
Yeah.
on the toilet in Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah. And I was like 11 or 12 and it tore me up, man.
So
But it was so good.
Taco Bell is new here.
Oh,
I've
really?
only had Taco Bell for a couple of years. So we used to have a thing called Taco Bill, which is like a Mexican restaurant. And I always thought it was the same thing, but now I realize it's not. Taco Bell is like a big food chain over there. So we now have we might have a couple, but I've only ever been to one. And it's okay, but it's like you can tell that it's just like the lowest. It's like the McDonald's of of a Mexican food, because we got a lot of Mexican. Like there's where we have our Taco Bell. That one street alone, there was like 4 Mexican places, and Taco Bell was bottom shelf. But I still want to go there a couple times because it was new. I was like, I don't mind it. Like the flavoring's all right, but you can tell like the difference between that and we used to go to a place called Bay City Burrito, which unfortunately closed down.
Yeah.
And they use like high quality produce, like stuff. So it's also 3 times the price, but it's good stuff. But yeah, Mexican's definitely one of my favorite Mexican restaurant. Yeah, that's a good point. When I went to Hong Kong when I was a kid with my parents, and I remember getting food poisoning, and I'm pretty certain, like the theory was back then that it was the ice that I had in my drink, not necessarily the food. And yeah, I just remember having the runs for like 3 days when I was like this kid. Not real Mexican, yeah, that's right. But yeah, it's funny because every now and then I still want to go to sort of Taco Bell, but it's just hard because there's literally 3 other options down the street and they're all kind of better, but you just kind of want to change it up sometimes.
I actually haven't been to a Taco Bell in probably 6 or 7 years.
They had something there that I really liked too. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh, this is good. Because I think they did something that has like the soft shell and the hard shell. So it was almost like a taco that had soft and hard. And I'm like, that's the best idea. Like, because you have the soft
what it was
on the
called,
outside,
but I remember it.
You eat it, and then like the hard shell stays together because you've got the soft shell on the outside holding it together. So good. Are you adventurous, Russ? Do you ever eat any weird stuff?
I like to try, like, if I get an opportunity to try something, I'll probably try it.
What was who was it the other? I think it was on our stream, on my stream. Was it Old Wolf talking about the pig's ear?
I don't know about that one.
I think he was talking about. I think it was Old Wolf saying something about pig's ear, and he thought it was just going to be all sliced up, but he was like, "No, nah, they literally shoved an ear on my sandwich or something," and I was like, "Nah, I'm not eating that."
I got to try calamari one time, and that was probably like the most like out there thing that I've ever tried.
Calamari is the most out there thing you've had. It's not good enough, mate.
But I mean, we grew up pretty poor, so it's like dinner most nights was like homemade biscuits and a can of beans, man.
Did you do you do seafood?
So I didn't get an opportunity to try a lot growing up.
Do you like seafood though?
Well, I mean, shrimp, fish, just your basic stuff.
But you like it, yeah?
Yeah.
Like Sarah can't do any seafood. Like she's just
Really?
like, yeah. Apparently the smell gets to her. So the only thing she'll eat that's like fish is tuna. She'll eat like canned tuna, but anything else she'll be like, I don't like the fishy smell. But yeah, I'm like a seafood fiend. Like I've racked up some intense bills in my younger years at some pretty expensive seafood restaurants. Like oysters. Like I can't imagine you doing an oyster, Russ.
I've never actually tried one.
In the chat, let us know if you dig oysters, because I could smash about, like, I've always wanted to go into some sort of a oyster eating contest, because I can smash an oyster.
Yeah.
A few of them.
I've always wanted to try lobster. That's been one of a food I've always wanted to try, but I've never gotten the opportunity.
Yeah, it's weird because lobster, like, I guess being Asian, my parents used to have 1 day off a week. So Monday the restaurant was closed, and Monday would be the day we'd always go to other restaurants and try food. And crab is really nice. Lobster is always, like, I like lobster now, but crab is so much better. But crab's a pain in the butt to eat. Like, you don't get a lot of meat for your money.
Like crab legs.
It's a bit easier to eat. Sorry?
Like crab legs.
Yeah, the crab legs suck. Like, the best part of the crab is the claw. The claw has a big chunk of meat on there, but that's it. Everything else is just a pain in the ass. But yeah, lobster. I like lobster. Like, I've only had it once, but like a lobster roll. Oh, there was like this little food festival down here once, and I went to that and I ate a lobster roll. It cost me $20 for this little roll, but it was one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life.
Chop says wild boar is good.
Yeah, isn't that what they used to eat in what's that comic book? Asterix? Did they used to eat wild boar? Ostrich, octopus, and crawfish. Yeah, I've never had ostrich. Octopus I've had, obviously. And crawfish I'm pretty sure I've had. At my niece's wedding, I ate so many oysters. Yeah, that's interesting. So the reason so you know how your favorite thing you just said, I asked you for your 3 favorite foods and you only named one, and it was pineapple pizza, right? So I'm not a pineapple pizza guy. I like pineapple, right?
Yeah.
Especially like fresh, like not canned pineapple, like fresh, real pineapples. It's really good. I don't like necessarily like the sweet and savory thing together. And it's not like it doesn't work. It's just in my head, I don't like it. Like, I've eaten things which are sweet and savory, but and I don't complain. Like, I could eat a pineapple pizza. It's just in my head. It's just like, I don't want this sugary fruit on my meat, you know?
Yeah.
But one of the big things that put me off pineapple when I was younger. So when I was growing up, I used to always say that I was allergic to pineapple, right? Which I don't think is true. But what happened was, one night when I was a kid, I ate like an entire can of pineapple, right? And then, I broke out into a rash, like Oldwood for the oysters.
Oh, really?
The following morning, I was covered in rashes, and I blamed it on the pineapple. Well, so did my parents as well. So, yeah, forever I was saying that I was allergic to pineapple, which I don't think I was. Just because
the
of that one
canned stuff
experience.
and the fresh stuff is like if you get like a real pineapple and slice it up, so much better than anything in a can.
Oh, dude, it's so. Except someone was telling me that a pineapple like eats you or something like that. Like, there's some acid or something inside the pineapple that actually is eating us.
I've never heard that.
Which
before.
is why when you eat, which I believe, because when I eat a pineapple, it gives you this weird, like, sting almost in your tongue and stuff in your mouth.
I've never had that
deal.
happen before, so I don't. You might have some kind of reaction to it. I don't know, because I've never had that happen with pineapple before.
Pepperoni, pineapple, jalapeno pizza too. Man, see, pepperoni and pineapple and jalapeno, man, that's an intense pizza right there. What about, do you do pineapple? You know how you can get burgers that have pineapple in it?
Yeah, I've had one before.
And you like that
there was a
too?
place here called Backyard Burgers, and you can get a Hawaiian burger, and it's just a regular burger with a thick piece of grilled pineapple on it.
With like a beef patty or chicken?
You can get chicken or beef, either one. You can get it on a chicken sandwich or a hamburger. What's up, Sleepy Reader? Thanks for popping in, man.
Yes, there you go. Bill said it. It's acidic, so it can hurt your mouth.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You've never eaten enough pineapple. Yeah, it's funny because I thought there was more no pineapple pizza people than pineapple pizza people. But at work recently, one of the guys went around asking everyone. I think me and him were like the only ones who didn't like pineapple pizza.
It's more common than you think.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
The
Like,
first time I tried it with pineapple, it was pineapple and chicken, and instead of like a regular pizza sauce, it was like this almost a barbecue flavored sauce on it, and it was crazy good.
that's another thing I actually don't really like that much. I don't like barbecue sauce that much.
Really?
It's too sweet. I like a smoky barbecue sauce better, but like a
Yeah.
sweet barbecue sauce, like a lot of the times down here there's a meat lovers pizza and they use a barbecue sauce and I don't really dig it. I prefer tomato sauce on my pizza. I don't mind barbecue sauce like when you go to like a barbecue place and it's like marinated meat and like a barbecue sauce. Like that's okay. And garlic. Yes, straight off the tree, right?
That would be awesome. Hawaii is a place I've always wanted to visit one day. I'd love to go like on a cruise or something to Hawaii. That would be like a dream vacation. What's
Hey, it's
up, John?
Hey, John, pineapple on pizza or no pineapple on pizza? What was that thing? Remember, so for those who are watching, a long time ago, a bunch of us did a video for Life with Two YouTubers about food around the
Oh, yeah.
world. What was the thing you talked about?
It was a fried chicken, but I would what I would do is I would beat up 2 eggs in a cup, throw some hot sauce in there, about maybe half a bottle of hot sauce, add just like maybe just a couple like tablespoons of milk, salt and pepper, and I would dip the chicken in that, then roll it in flour and dip it back in that, roll it in flour one more time, and deep fry it.
Did you have an air fryer?
No, not back then.
I mean, like, do you have one now?
Yeah, I have one now. Yeah.
Are they good? Because
Yeah.
everyone keeps
Well,
telling me to get one. I'm like, I feel like it's lazy cooking.
no, I mean it's great. I love mine, man.
Everyone
You can
has
cook
one.
anything in there.
I just
I've
watched some
cooked hamburgers in it. I've cooked French fries, chicken. It's awesome, man. Everything is like no grease.
hard to clean.
No, mine's not. I've got a smaller one, and
Yeah.
all you really have to do is just it has a little tray that pops out, and you just wash it off, man.
Yeah, I don't know. We sell them at work, so I can get one easily. I just, yeah, I don't know. I like the sensation of cooking something in a pan. It feels like I'm actually cooking it.
That's awesome, Sleepy.
New Yorkers hate it most. What's with New York pizza as well? Like I went to a pizza place here called New York Pizza, and it was like, and I always see it in the movies, right? Right. So where the pizza's like this giant triangle, and then you fold it, like you kind of fold it in half and eat it,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
kind
The
of
only
cool.
place I've seen that is the movies. I've
Yeah.
never
So
actually
I
seen
went
one in
to
person. So
a place here and it was called like New York Pizza or something like that. And they were like massive. And like you buy like a slice, it's like a quarter of pizza almost, and you fold it in half and because it's like really soft and stuff.
John's with me on the pineapple, man.
What is that really? Bill Miller's barbecue restaurant? Thin and greasy. Okay, yeah. So New York have a different style of pizza. That's interesting.
You should have showed him your ID, Bill, and demanded free service.
Yeah, you should have given the "Do you know who I am?"
Yeah.
speech.
Just go in and fire everybody.
Do you do sushi, Russ?
I've done vegetable sushi, but I've tried the tuna and salmon, but I can't do the raw fish, man.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. Everyone says I don't do raw fish when there's like
I mean,
so
I've
many
tried
different
it
sushis
and I
out
got
there.
sick,
Only
man.
only 2 of them are raw fish, and then there's like 30 other things you can get which aren't raw fish. You can get the
If you
chicken one,
give it to
fried
me,
chicken one. Huh?
I didn't know about that.
Well, like for example, when you go like these days, sushi's so popular, right? So when I first went and tried sushi when I was a kid, I loved it. But this was before it became like popularized. Once it became popular, you go to these sushi places and they make the little hand rolls, right? They're like this long and they're like a little roll that they make you. There's like you go to a sushi place, there's like 10, 12 different options, and only 2 of them are
Yeah.
going to be raw fish. I mean, you can get raw salmon, you can get raw tuna, but then they'll have cooked tuna, they'll have like a fried chicken, they'll have like tempura prawns. There's like all
Huh.
kinds of different options, mate.
At the place I go to, Dynasty, where the buffet is, they just have like the tuna, the salmon, and the vegetable. That's it.
Yeah, well, that's where they went wrong because they're a Chinese
Yeah.
restaurant making sushi.
John has a movie quote for the day. I'm gonna say that's The Big Lebowski.
Oh, very good. I haven't seen that movie.
Because I remember a part where he was like mad about his rug getting messed up or something.
um, yeah, man. I do the raw fish. It's not that bad.
I've tried it.
I
It just didn't sit well.
I think look, a lot of that weird stuff, right? Weird, is a mental thing. If you think about it too much, it's. I'll give you an example, right? So we went to Sushi Train a couple of months ago. Me and Sarah went on like a double date with some friends.
Yeah.
And Sarah wanted to go to Sushi Train. And I was like, you don't like sushi? She's like, yeah, but I want to go to Sushi Train, right? So we go to Sushi Train and we racked up a massive bill. Sarah ordered 2 things off the menu rather than getting stuff off the sushi train. And the rest of us are just grabbing stuff off the sushi train. And we told her to try one of the little sushi rolls, like just a little one, right? And she eats it. She was like, no, I can't do it. It's too fishy. And I was like, that's a vegetarian one. But I think she doesn't like the seaweed either.
Oh, really?
Her taste buds must be just different. Maybe when you're younger, you taste things more intensely. Because I guess there's a lot of things like I can eat things that I don't necessarily like. Like there's a lot of vegetables I don't like, but if they're on my plate, I'll eat them. Because if I don't eat them, and waste them, there's a starving kid on the other side of the world who could be eating them.
Yeah.
So I don't like to leave my any food on my plate. Yeah, it's definitely like, for example, like, whoa, is that my mic or yours?
What happened?
I can hear like a wishy-washy, sounds like a staticky sound.
I don't hear anything on my end.
You guys heard that, right?
You guys hearing any
Sounds like
static?
something's rubbing on your mic or something.
No, it's right here.
All right, it's gone now. What was I going to say? Yeah, so for example, I've never had frog's legs or anything like that, or snails,
no.
right? And that sort of stuff.
None of that for me.
Mentally, like I'm sure it would taste fine, but it's like if you didn't tell me what it was, I'll probably eat it and be fine. Yeah, man, this static thing keeps happening. It's all good. But
It's weird. I can't hear it on my end.
Which means it must be you.
That might be, man. I've been having some issues with this headset. It was like a $24 budget headset, and I've been having some issues with it the past couple weeks.
What was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if I can mentally get past the snails and frogs' legs, but I've eaten stuff that's probably way weirder.
Really?
Yeah, I've eaten some crazy stuff. I can't imagine eating. Okay, so I've tried both. So I actually quite like ox tongue. Ox tongue is a thing that a lot of Asian people will eat. I don't go out of my way for it, but if I see it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I like some ox tongue. I tried brain as a kid, and I didn't mind. I think my dad made it. Like he just bought. He's like, "Do you want to try this?" I was like, "All right." So again, as a kid, I was very adventurous.
That's how zombies are made, man.
I think it was lamb's brain for memory, and my dad just cleaned it up, battered it up, and fried it. And I was like, "It's pretty good. It's pretty good." I haven't had it since, and again, I don't know if I want to, because I think just looking at the thing would be tough to get through. So, yeah, and I think I explained on the stream the other day when we hung out that like when I was a kid, I used to be able to eat like a fish's eyeball, and then now I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Nah, man. If it's looking at me, nah.
Yes.
The only tongue I want in my mouth is Wonder Woman's.
Whose eye would you want in your mouth?
That's a no go. No eyeballs.
What other weird things do I eat? Like I like a lot of the I think what's it called? Like I think you could refer to it as offal. So like just weird like organ sort of type stuff, like tripe is one. So tripe I think is like cow's stomach lining or something like that.
That's rough, man.
That
just sounds like something that's not meant to be consumed.
What do you mean, mate? Apparently, in some cultures, mate, that stuff's like a delicacy. You know, you know what the worst thing I couldn't eat is that I saw on a TV show. I don't know if what's the country. I'm not sure if it was Cambodia or something like that. But there's some country where they eat tarantulas.
Nah, man.
Like a fry. Man, like I saw it on TV once, and like you go to a market and you can buy them, right? And they literally have a massive crate full of live. Like they're just crawling around in this thing, and you just grab them and chuck them in your bag. Like live tarantulas, but they've been defanged, so they defang them so they can't bite you. And then they fry them up, and oh my god, I was like,
ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
You couldn't pay me enough. The funniest
how
thing
much
is,
do they even charge for something like that?
I don't know, but like literally
It's
a
like-
crate full of these giant tarantulas crawling on top of each other, and people are just grabbing them, chucking them in the bag. Yeah, how much is this? And then weighing them on the scales and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's just some stuff like trips me out. Like people with money, some of the stuff that they call a delicacy, I'm like, nah, man. Like escargot, it's snails, dude. Caviar, it's raw fish eggs, man.
Caviar's
not
good,
a
man.
delicacy.
Caviar's good.
I don't see that being good, man. It's like if I had that kind of money, I'm eating filet mignons every day. Don't put no snails on my plate and call it a delicacy, bro.
So if you go to like an Asian restaurant and you get like a steamed fish, like the full fish, they bring it out, you can get like some of those fish will have like the egg sac in there, and you'll eat that.
Nah,
it's good, mate.
Not for
it's
me.
good.
If I ever get loaded and like take off, I'm eating filet mignons cooked by Gordon Ramsay every day.
What's the what's that thing you guys have? It's like a duck liver, but like it's like a really like they feed the ducks like a lot of stuff to make the liver like big. What's that called?
Liver in general, I won't touch that either, man.
Dude, like so, nah, man, that's good stuff. It has to be salmon eggs. No, duck liver is good because it's the same as I think pate is like meant to be like duck liver. And that's good stuff, man.
That's just one of those things where the mental barrier wouldn't let me try that.
So not pate sleep, like I've had pate, but there's something else. Is it foie gras? I don't know how to say it. Something like that. I've heard people talk about it. That's all. And I think it's meant to be like a duck liver, but they feed the duck like heaps of something to make it fatten it up and stuff like that.
Garbage juice,
mate. You got to live a little, mate. Liver is not that weird, really. Like it's not that uncommon. Liver, like,
but I mean,
liver with kidneys. One of them.
Again, like I've eaten at McDonald's before, so honestly, I don't know what I've had in my food. That's
exactly,
not normal.
Mate. There's pig ears in that all day.
Yeah. Could be squirrel. Who knows, man?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Weird that I've had pig's blood.
Okay, this is just the super show now. The Simply part had to leave.
That's a weird one. I don't love it, but it's it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Well, that tastes a bit weird now after I said talking about all this weird food.
Yeah, I can't do anything bloody.
It's not
Like
bloody.
if my burger is undercooked, I'm like bringing it home and putting it in the air fryer and cooking it longer.
Exactly. Think about what's in a hot dog, mate.
I
What
don't
is in
eat
that
hot dogs,
mush?
bro.
You know any hot dogs?
I saw a video on how hot dogs are made. Haven't touched one in 7 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you watch a lot more documentaries like that, you probably won't eat anything, mate.
I don't.
What's going on,
Well,
Mark?
that would help me lose weight.
There you go. There you go.
Welcome to the stream, Mark.
Do you do a lot of sugary stuff?
I try not to, but I mean that's like a weakness that I've struggled with, like sugary candies, sugary coffees and stuff.
Thanks, mate. So you guys call candies like for example, we have a difference. Like when you say candy, I think of lollies. So you would call like a chocolate bar a candy, wouldn't you?
Candy bar, yeah.
Yeah, see, we would call that a chocolate bar. Candy to me is like a hard, like the things you get for Christmas.
Like Jolly Ranchers or something.
Yeah, like a hard, like to me, a candy in my head, I always think of like a hard sort of sweet, sugary lolly type thing. So I guess we would have lollies, which would be like, I guess gummy bear type things, and then you'd have chocolate bars. You guys call it all candy. Yeah, don't you guys? I didn't know this, but for the 4th of July, don't you guys like smash hot dogs like it's the last day on Earth?
Some do. Like I grill out hamburgers and stuff.
Yeah, see, so with the chili dog, for example, let's go back to the beginning. With the chili dog, would you put a hot dog in there, or would you put like a sausage down from the back?
When I was a kid, I was just put hot dogs. But I imagine like sausage would be good too. I've never actually tried it though.
Well, sausage is always much better than a hot dog.
I've never tried a sausage dog. It might be pretty good.
Hang on, we're losing you, Russ. I think it's definitely your headset, man. You're getting really soft now.
Oh, really?
I know, it's coming back a bit better then. But like that sound just went crazy, and then you got really soft when you spoke.
The laptop too, because the connection when I plug it in kind of wiggles around.
Yeah, I'd say that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll send you a new headset, mate, because I sell them at work. I can get them cheap.
Oh, yeah.
But it'll cost 5 headsets to send it to you. Actually, well, I've got to send you something anyway. I've got to send you something anyway, mate. I may as well. I'm sure there'll be room in the box for a headset.
Man,
the
2-year-old AOK.
Yeah, the 2-year-old AOK. It's the good thing is, mate, I've added. I can keep adding to it. So by the time you get it, it'll be like this. I sent, and he's not here, so I can probably talk about it. I sent the Grey Man a new webcam, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I was sick of watching these videos and him saying, "Has my camera gone blurry?" And me watching it going, "Yes, it's gone blurry. I can't see properly." So I was like, "I'm going to buy him a webcam." So I bought him a webcam. It took me a few weeks to send it off. So I sent it off. It only took 10 days to get to the UK, but it's been sitting in the UK for 3 weeks now. Oh, and the last video that I watched of his, I was like, why does it look so crystal clear now? Did he get a new one already? I don't know. But I feel like it's lost in the UK, the camera that I sent him.
That's crazy. It's like shipping overseas like that. dangerous, I guess. More
Yeah,
opportunity to get lost.
No, I don't know. I've never really had a package go missing. So actually, Matilda sent me a package, and like 4 or 5 months went by, and then it ended up back on her doorstep.
Yeah.
So I still don't own any Matilda art, which I'm a bit upset about. But I'll live. Yeah. Anyone else got any foods they want us to talk about in the chat?
We've got
We did
9
pretty good.
minutes left to fill.
We got 15 minutes. Is there a webcam you recommend? I don't know. So I've got the Logitech Streamcam, which Sarah actually bought for me for, I think it was Christmas maybe. That's pretty good. The only problem I have with it is like if I need to show things on my phone, it struggles to focus. Oh, now that I say it, it does it. But my laptop webcam used to do it really quickly. But yeah, this camera I use is pretty good compared to my other one.
Logitech, that's what I have.
Yeah, so it's a Logitech, but it uses USB-C. Do you even know what that is, Russ?
USB?
No, it's the new USBs. Good night, old wolf.
Take it easy, old wolf.
Everything's USB-C now, Russ. So it's no longer US. Hang on, I'll show you.
I haven't updated to that technology yet.
All new phones use this now, so that's the new USB.
Is it just like a better connection or faster speed?
It's faster. It's more versatile. So you can like do video output through this USB, where you can't do video output through a traditional USB. Yeah, you can do it. You can do a lot of stuff with it. So, but all phones are using that. I think it's becoming a requirement now. So I think Apple have to change their Lightning port to a USB-C. I've heard it might be happening. So yeah,
well, I'll never have to worry about that because I've just got an LG.
Yeah,
I'm still living in I'm still living in the 2001, 2002 era.
You can buy adapters. Sleepy Reader, they will let you plug a. The only problem is if you make an adapter, if you go from a USB to a USB-C adapter, then it can't do all the things a USB-C can do because it's not a proper USB-C port. I forgot what I was going to say.
What's up, Jackson?
For USB-D, yeah.
I'm sure they'll come out with that with the next the iPhone 22.
I need a new iPhone. My phone's getting slow, and it's only like an 11 Pro. Like it's not even that old. Yeah. Starting to give me the shits.
Man, I've had my LG for like 3 years. Man, it's still going strong. $50.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen, mate? Everything's just going to come crashing down on you one day. You're going to have to somehow get some money to upgrade your YouTube equipment.
I'm going to buy another LG.
But like Bob said, mate, you have to fork out some money for that YouTube channel, mate.
Man, I mean, my phone bill on this thing is only $33 a month, and the phone was only $50. So
$33 is pretty standard. That's about what I pay. So I pay $45 a month, which is probably similar to $33 US.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, Jackson
Unlimited,
representing OG as well.
Oh heck yeah, man! That's like the operating system I know how to use. If I got an iPhone, I would be like caveman style trying to figure that crap out. Like,
yeah, you say that, but once you figure it out, you'll be like, "This is so much easier." Because
I don't know, man.
Androids can do a lot more, but do you really need to do a lot more? That's my thing.
This is good for filming, editing, making thumbnails.
This comes with
that's all I need.
The iPhone comes with iMovie. You can make all your videos with that.
I don't know how to use iMovie. I know how to use Power Director.
Mate,
I don't have time to learn a new operating system, a new editor, man. I'll stick with
that's true because I downloaded DaVinci from my MacBook, to try to see if I could do some things that I can't do with iMovie. And it was so different on how to use it. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to dedicate I need to watch a video tutorial or something because I
If
wasn't
I have
about
to
to
watch a
dedicate my
video,
time.
if I have to watch a video to figure something out, it's not worth my time.
There you go. See, sleepy nose. Android is the complex one. For people who aren't tech savvy, they'll tell you that Apple's like. So, for example, my mum has an Android tablet, and I taught her how to do a few things. Like she used to know how to wirelessly stream her photos from her Samsung tablet to her Samsung TV. But she doesn't use a tablet anymore because I gave her my iPhone, my old iPhone, and she knows how to use the iPhone. So she hardly uses her tablet anymore because it's too hard for her. Especially when, like, we bought her a new Samsung tablet, and you know what freaked her out the most? The fact that all the icons changed, like they got updated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the photo icon and the phone, everything changed, and she's like, "What? I don't know how to use this anymore." It's like it's the same, and they took away features. So on her old Samsung tablet, you could wirelessly connect to a Samsung TV, and her newer one that we got her couldn't do that. And I was like, "Well, that's kind of crap." If you take away features that were good,
yeah, that sounds like video games today, man. They'll have like a bunch of awesome features in one year's game. The next year they'll take it away, and the year after that they'll add it back as new features.
That was what was good about the wrestling games when THQ made them, mate. Every year they just added more and kept the old stuff.
Yeah. When 2K took over, they stripped it down to almost nothing.
So sad. Anyway, we're off topic now. And we're nearly done to the hour, so maybe we should wrap it up. Hey, wrap it up like food.
You got anything coming up you want to promote?
Yes. So tomorrow night, which will be 2 mornings away for you guys, me and Sarah, I think, are going to do a stream. Just a random. I'm trying to get my hours up. So I need to do more live streams. So we're going to do a live stream. We're going to open up these weird little packets that have been getting handed out for free at all the supermarkets here. That's how desperate I am for content. So we're going to do that. And then we filmed a video last night. Sarah just got some original art from one of her favorite cover artists.
Oh, yeah.
Rian Gonzalez, who Sarah keeps showing her covers from Rian Gonzalez, and she bought some original art, which is cool. So I'll have to edit that one up. Other than that, that's about it, man. Hopefully I'll see Mark next week to film another noob episode. I might try to see Thor this weekend, so maybe we'll do a Thor review with Mark. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That'd be cool.
What do you got going on in the next 7 days?
Just the regular daily videos are going to keep churning out, and I'm actually thinking about doing a live stream for my birthday this year on the 26th. That'll fall on a Tuesday, I think. So I'm thinking about just instead of hiding like I normally do, I'm thinking about just coming on and doing a live stream and seeing if anybody wants to hang out.
Didn't we do a birthday stream for you a couple of years ago?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't make it because I was at work, and I'm not going to make this one either because I'll be at work. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll do it or not. I'm just thinking about doing it. Just kind of opening it up, putting the link in the chat, and seeing if he wants to just join and hang out.
You may as well. Probably invite at least one person that will be there, and then let people jump in if they want. But yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Other than that, just the normal daily videos and gameplay streams every now and again, and just stuff like just a variety of different stuff.
Cool. Well, everyone, look forward to Russ's birthday, where he'll be handing out cake.
If I don't decide to hide that day.
That's what I used to do. I used to always no one could get a hold of me on my birthday.
Yeah,
for the last few years. Oh no, Russ. Your bad connection finally got to you and you're frozen now. And I don't know what to do because I can't end the stream. Only he can. How awkward. Maybe if I just leave the studio, Russ's stream will just be stuck on this for like the rest of the day. Oh, there you go. Hey, Russ.
All right, I'm back. Lost connection, man.
Yeah, I panicked for a second. I was like, uh-oh, what do I
That
do now?
unstable connection. I'm turning 21. For the 21st year in a row, I'll be turning. No, I'm actually gonna be 42 this year, man. Which trips me out. It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, but you should be used to it being in your 40s now. You hit 42 years ago. I'm still getting used to it.
I don't know, man. It just feels like just yesterday I hit 30, and now like almost 12 more years has passed, and I'm 42. Like, what happened, man? It's like I blinked too long. And
Yeah, I know, right?
12 years passed. Like, holy crap!
The last 15 years definitely went very, very quick. So,
You're my new favorite
all right,
person, reader.
All right,
I
let's
know
wrap it up.
when I shaved my beard and I dyed my hair blonde, people told me I looked a lot younger.
Why did you stop? I'm telling you, if I dyed my hair back to black, I will age 10 years.
Really?
I will. Definitely, for sure, mate. No respectable 40-year-old still dyeing his hair half red.
All right. Peace, guys. Catch y'all later. See you tomorrow for the regular video.
Oh.
And if Rayman watches on the rewind, 99 from 9,000.